Hey everyone, it's Scott. Thanks for tuning in. And just remember that we got St. Patty's Day coming up here in a short time. So if you would go check us out on our social media. We got our YouTube channel at Comedy Food Truck, and we also got Instagram and Facebook at Comedy Food Truck. And as I'm gazing into the screen, I'm seeing John on the far distance. Look at the size of that boy's head. Enjoy your show.
And that's supposed to be a Scottish accent, you dummy. It's St. Patrick's Day. That's Irish.
Yeah, should be Irish.
And you made fun of me in a Scottish accent. That's great. Synced.
You're listening to the Comedy Food Truck Podcast. We talk life, food, relationships, and have fun with all of it. And now here's your host, comedian John Hill.
That's it.
That's really loud.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Wow, that's awesome. That's a serious guitar going in the background. Or whatever that was.
That's guitar.
It's a guitar.
Geet.
A geek-tar. Geek-tar. That's where nerds go to die, like dinosaurs in the La Brea tar pits. It'd be a geek-tar.
Wasn't that a really bad movie by Steven Spielberg?
Geektar?
No, Qatar. That wasn't Spielberg, was it?
Ishtar.
Sequel to
Ishtar. Was that
Ishtar.
Spielberg?
Wasn't it?
No,
know.
I don't think it was Spielberg.
I thought it was.
No, I don't
Warren
think
Beatty.
so.
Who else
It was
was in
Warren
that?
Beatty
Total flop.
and I
Yeah.
don't know, Bruce Willis or somebody. I don't remember.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together. We'll have a few laughs.
Ishtar. That's right. Ishtar, also the goddess of fertility that Easter is named after.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew?
We'll talk about that in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Joining us in the studio, as always, is the crew. First, our man, Jerad,
Yes.
who runs all the dials and the knobs, but he's not a knob.
Thank you. You're the first person to ever say that. Thank you.
He's dialed in. He's not a knob.
Let us clarify, Jared. You are not a knob.
I go to 11.
Knows knobs.
This one goes.
Jared.
but
This
it goes
should be
to
on his
11.
business card. Jared, I know knobs, not a knob.
A knob.
A novice.
Knob nodder.
I'm not a novice.
Knob nodder.
Knob. Wow.
Not nubber.
That's a different kind of knob butter.
Wow.
Gob knob.
Almost like eggnog.
Gob knobber.
Like a gobnobber, like a gobstopper.
It's a really annoying chicken.
Egg knob. If knob was a chicken, it could be an egg knob.
Knob rings.
Which came first, the egg, chicken or the knob? Anyway, also joining us apparently from outer space is our man Scott. So he had to think about it for a second. Like, I don't remember what I put in the background.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Got a couple noobs in the back. I mean, I don't know what that is. These
Only we can see this.
Right.
Right.
Scott can't even see his own
Here, I'll do a
background.
little.
He's right here.
Oh, the audience can't. This doesn't
There,
record like
there's
that.
Scott.
No.
This is what we get to look
So
at.
that tells you. Okay, I'm
That's
sorry.
our
sorry,
Google
YouTube
Meet.
audience.
Yes.
I could probably do it on my phone, though. Yeah.
But
Please
if you
don't.
did it on your phone, then it wouldn't
Please
still
don't.
show up, would it?
I
I'm
got
not
a
really
shot.
sure.
I got a shot of it.
If it doesn't show up on your TV, I don't know how it's going to show up on your phone.
No.
But
We need to get Scott a green screen.
I'm just kidding. A green. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be good to go along with St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
Even his aliens are green.
And we
Right.
can put them anywhere.
Yeah.
Inside of a hot dog,
They're like shamrocks.
on a roller coaster to keep you away
Dude.
from thin.
I saw.
Anti-sin coaster of salvation.
I saw that McDonald's had the Shamrock Shakes back.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
If I was eating sugar, I'd have been.
If you don't eat it, you drink it. So you're good.
Wow.
You're good.
That's a good point. I did only promise not to eat sugar. I didn't say anything about drinking it.
Don't drunken Irish guys have the Shamrock Shakes?
That's like moving that dude. For me to go from eating sugar to drinking sugar would be like a cocaine person going from sniffing to just crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Just blow it up,
Right.
just sniff,
Heroin.
just inhale it,
Okay.
just to smoke it. Yeah, just inhale it. I don't want to deal with it going through my nose, so I'm just gonna heat it up in a spoon.
Drinking sugar.
Just sniff it.
Drinking. Who would drink sugar?
I don't know.
That's crazy. As he drinks Mountain Dew. And before Ray has a stroke or a heart attack, he's on the show also.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Need some Mountain Don't. Some do the
Mountain
do.
Dew.
Don't do the do.
Don't do the do. Or drink
Yeah.
enough do. You do some do.
The dumb snow up at my place. We haven't been getting deliveries, so we're out of Mountain Dew up there. It's kind
What?
of I don't know how I'm gonna survive.
That's
wasn't-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Things were looking good until that. I was like,
What I'm gonna do is go pee in
things
the
just
snow.
got things
But you
just
got
got real.
You got 1,000 feet of snow up there?
About 1,000 feet,
Yeah.
give or take. Yeah,
Jeez. Stop. It's never going to melt.
Crazy up there.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
there for probably.
Who'd have
probably-
thunk if I moved into
2
a
months.
mountains that during the winter it might snow?
This is a lot.
Who would have thought that?
This is a lot. This is.
I was so shocked.
There's like snow, and then there's like, whoa, that's a lot of snow.
That happens, man. When I was up there for 2 years working, we had a summer. We had a summer like that.
Wow.
We had all
And
kinds of
then winter.
snow.
Here. You should have seen winter.
Man, the winter was no joke. I think one of your aliens is pooping on your head there, Scott. I don't know what's
What
going
is,
on there.
what is
Yeah,
happening?
yeah. He's enjoying that a little too much.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's almost like he's getting a massage from your hair.
Your hair is very spiky.
Yeah.
Earthling,
Is that the voice the
That's the
aliens
alien
have?
voice, yeah.
That's what they have.
That's what- Just
take
looked
us
at
to
him.
your leader.
I'm amazed at this so much, and then it is kind of disappointing that nobody gets to see Scott sitting in his video game chair that they're making it look like a spaceship.
We had to screenshot that somehow.
And then he's got, I don't know, a couple of whatever those are, little green jelly beans or something. I don't know. Anyhow, we are excited you joined us on this show.
Yes.
Pre St. Patrick's Day, which really means nothing to anybody. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I mean, it's just turned into obviously some excuse to drink, which is weird because people who do that, they drink all the time anyway, so they really need another excuse. I mean, it's just kind of a.
It's like the purge, though. It's the one day that you can get away with it.
Can you get away with it? I'm not really sure. How are the Irish really faring these days? I'm just wondering. But do you ever remember that tradition where if you didn't wear green on that day,
Yeah.
they could pin? Where did that come? We should have looked that one up.
Yeah.
Some
We should go to our crack research department.
psycho extrovert decided it would be a good idea to
No, but I'll
make
bet there's-
introverts uncomfortable.
But I bet there's
Chippy
got to be
Dean.
something to that. There has to be something
Yeah.
to that. There's no way that so many people through so many years all across the country and maybe even in Europe did that.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
That's kind of a weird thing, right? Why would
I got Chippy
why
the
did that
intern.
happen?
Chippy the intern's looking it up.
Is he?
Chippy?
Yeah.
Ray the only one with a free phone.
I don't think it does. It work when you still have to use the numbers to type everything in? It's like a flip phone. Just play it. So today's show will not be brought to you by me. Would now play the crowd applause.
There it is.
Yeah. There you go. So everybody's happy about that. We actually have a real topic that's going to be brought to us by Jerad.
Yeah.
Not a knob.
Not a knob. Ladies and gentlemen, not a knob.
Not knob topics. Sorry.
I found a list of jobs that no longer exist.
Oh, this is good. Like okay.
So they were replaced by like machines or
I was
just
going to say,
like
did they explain why they don't exist?
technology advancing to the point where they were no longer necessary, that type of thing. What do you got, Ray? You
Or
got-
nobody wants to work anymore?
Rewind. The Irish Americans would wear the green as a reminder that they were nationalist first and foremost, explains Witt. The colors of the Irish flag are green, white, and orange. The green symbolizing the Irish nationalism, the orange symbolizing the Orange Men of the North, and the white symbolizing peace.
Yeah, I figured that part out, why they
Why do
were
they
green.
pinch?
What I understand is why you get pinched if you don't wear green.
Okay. Why we wear green? Oh, it's a video.
No, how about typing in like why do you get pinched?
I got pinched
What's the
once from
pinch?
stealing Mountain Dew.
Right. And then people try to get clever, like, I remember he's still, I'm wearing green underwear.
Yeah.
My socks are green.
I never
But
bought
anyhow,
into that.
I don't know. Does anybody really care?
That's
I
okay.
really lost
Jobs that no
interest.
longer exist.
Okay.
Yeah, jobs that no
Jobs
longer
that no
exist.
longer exist.
So I'll just run down the list here. Some of these are gold. Number 1 is lector.
What's that? Hannibal Lecter?
Lector, yeah. Basically, this is guys that would, or people that would come into factories and read aloud to entertain the factory workers.
Wait, what? Oh, because you know why? I'll bet there was a lot of illiteracy. I don't know how long ago this was, but you know.
They say it was mostly for entertainment. So like they
Well,
would come in
sure,
because they're
but-
doing like menial
Mundane,
tasks,
menial
remedial,
tasks,
yeah.
Sure, but I mean, if you can't read,
Sure.
you're not going to get very entertained.
Right.
Somebody got to
true.
come and lector you.
Yeah. I'm looking at these guys. Every single one of them has a mustache.
Really?
Yep.
The workers or the lectors?
Both.
Prerequisite.
Yeah. They're all wearing the same hat, too, except for the guy in the front who looks like Eric Idle and he wants to kill me.
All right, everybody, listen up. I do not like green eggs and ham. Sam, I am. I will not eat them on a train. I will not eat them on a bus.
But entertaining them, like it's a little bit of a loose meaning of the word, at least compared to what we think now. Because
read a novel. Or
I mean,
something?
they're just reading. What would they be reading?
Read
right?
anything. Yeah,
I know, but that's what I'm
Short
saying.
stories. Yeah.
Sure, they could be reading a novel. Sure, that could be entertaining.
Yeah.
So they basically were the first audiobooks.
Right. Yeah. So each one of these says who performed these tasks and then why it went away. This one says the well-spoken gentleman.
People learned how to read.
And then it went away because of the radio, Walkman, iPhones, podcasts.
Wait a minute. There's no way there were still those guys working when there were
radio
Walkmans.
No, radio.
I would say radio before
being
radio.
Once radio
they're being
made
a little
it, yeah.
facetious. And
Feces-ish?
Feces-ish.
A feces-ish.
Yeah. I hate to tell you this, Mr. Lector, but I got a Walkman.
That's what feces
out.
is, right? It's like
You're
when you're making a little bit too much noise with your feces. Like,
Talk a lot of crap. Yeah.
wow.
Number 2 is pin setter.
Oh, yeah. the bowling
P-I-N
alley.
or P-E-N?
Yeah, the
bowling
PIN.
alley, yeah.
So the bowling alley.
There's a machine that does
I like the
that,
pen setter
They
because
used
that's
to
the guy who works in the
They used to
penitentiary.
manually
Yep.
reset the pins. Yep.
Sure. Used to have a big sack.
Jeez. Sack of pins.
Just sack of pins and just flip them up.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me get my sack straight. I can lay these pins out.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, these went away because of
So wait,
machines.
if they had an opening, were they called a pin seeker?
I know.
We're looking for pins and we're seeking. Pin me.
Number 3 was computer.
Wait.
A
Don't
person,
be
a
confused.
person
Yeah.
that was a computer.
They
Yeah.
were
a
actually, and it was
computer.
usually young women, and they were called computers.
Like Hidden Figures.
Yep, they did
Yeah.
calculations and computations. Yeah, exactly like
They
that.
worked
Moving
for
During
ahead.
the war.
Uh-huh.
Anytime.
Well, and Space Race, NASA
But
stuff.
I'm saying they
yeah.
probably didn't start until after during the wars when women started to work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which
Yep.
war is the question?
Right. Never mind. I'll let that go.
I think it was the Civil War.
Well, like in, what is the movie Hidden Figures where they're inventing, we need to invent the math. The math does not exist.
Right.
Our job is to invent the math so we can calculate what we need to. What?
Right.
It's like you're creating math.
Oh, they do that. They've been doing that ever since they started inventing stuff, though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's.
But I mean, that's what
you
that's what the computers did, though. Now computers do it. Actual electronic computers do it, but back then you needed people.
Yep.
Sit there with
well,
a
even
giant,
now,
a giant
somebody
chalkboard.
still has to program the computer, right?
Yeah.
So a human still has to do all the,
Right.
I don't know, set up the, whatever you call it.
But all
Right.
the engines,
logarithms.
yeah,
That's the
but
word
all
I
the
want.
engines,
Algorithms.
all the
Algorithms.
engines and stuff are in place now.
Logarithms.
The algorithms.
The logarithms, what you get when you're facetious.
Algorithms. The logarithms. That's that picture they take when you go on the log race.
Right.
Or the log race. The log. Forget it.
Anyway, number 4.
I'm performing Friday.
I know you are. Good luck with that.
It's going to be fun. I haven't done comedy. I can't even tell you. I didn't even remember the last time I've done comedy.
Yeah, well,
I have
definitely
2
not on this
shows.
show.
I have 2. Well, true.
When was the last time John was funny?
2 shows this weekend. I have a Friday show and a Sunday show this
So
weekend.
you got to send me info or give us info on the Sunday show because I cannot find it.
I
anywhere.
can't find it either. I don't know. I would
Mel,
look for
do
it
you even know where you're
myself.
going?
You sure you're
It's
performing?
Ontario. That's all I know.
That's all we got.
But I
last
don't know
time.
where in Ontario.
Yeah.
I can text in between shows.
We've been advertising
Oh,
your
you need it now.
17th show, but no,
need
we,
it now.
we just need it for this
Text
Is
week.
there
Between
details on the 17th show? Because I don't know where that one is either.
Yeah, Mike Keno's been sending me stuff, so I've been posting it.
Who's Mike Keno?
He's performing with you.
Oh, Kano.
Kano, sorry.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
said Keno. I'm like, who is
Sorry.
Mike Keno?
Yeah, I said that right. Sorry, Mike.
Kano.
Mike Kano, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the producer. That's the guy who's producing
Yeah.
the show. Yeah, gotcha.
So he's been sending me stuff. I've been posting it.
He said Keno.
Kano. All right, number 4, and you got to let me read the description, but this is the best one I could find for our show. Number 4, the milkman.
What?
Oh, sorry. Scott.
Nice.
No, but nobody's a milkman anymore?
No.
What are you?
Listen
What are
to
you
the-
crazy?
The job, before there were places to keep anything cold for any real length of time, especially for nights on end, there was the milkman to bring you daily or every other day milk before it spoiled. Well, that and to be the blame for hundreds of illegitimate children across the country. I kid you not, that is in the description.
Of course it is. The milkman and the mailman.
Oh,
Oh,
Which
boy.
one do you look like?
oh man, we had a real tall
So-
milkman.
apparently it was the delivery guy
Yeah.
that had the nights on end.
Well, then it says, who did it? Young, charming, seemingly always handsome, well-dressed men.
Yeah, 10-year-olds.
10-year-old.
With their 10-year-old son with them.
Walking around.
Like I was.
Who's the kid?
Stay in the truck, kid. I'll be right
I'll
back.
handle these 4 doors. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Right. Being held out of school.
Education's overrated. Come with me on my milk
That's
route.
hilarious. That's funny.
Uh,
Daddy, why do you have handcuffs?
See, that was a good thing back in the day, though, because, and you think, well, if you could, bring that kind of thing back. But nowadays, with everything being
Bring
stolen,
what kind of
off
thing
the
back?
porches,
Extramarital affairs? What are we talking about here?
The mailman, the milkman.
Oh, you mean having? Well, they do now. It's called Instacart.
Yeah, I was going to say all
Right.
the delivery. Uber,
Right.
Was it
Right.
Uber Eats and DoorDash
Yeah.
and all that?
They
I
sorta
wonder
did.
statistically how many of these people are hooking up.
Well, according to every adult film, it
got
happens
you.
every time the door knocks.
Yeah, I've got your burger.
That's why it says in the instructions, if you ever notice those things, please don't meet your delivery person at the door.
yeah.
Or wear a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, sure. Wink, wink. What kind of mask you talking about?
yeah, like a ski mask or what?
Just a mask?
Just all we're saying is
on my face.
all we're saying is cover up.
Wear a
It's a
sock.
little dangerous. It's a little dangerous out there.
That's what they call it, DoorDash. You just ring the bell and run.
That used to be a game too.
Where are you going?
Ding dong ditch 'em.
When'd you
Remember that?
Yeah. Scott opens the door in his bathrobe.
Right?
And a pipe with his hand in one pocket of the bathrobe. You ever see that guy? He's got like the smoking jacket with a pipe,
Yes.
and he
Yeah,
puts
the quilted
one
smoking
hand in,
jacket.
the jacket.
Please, don't go.
And house slippers. Oh yes, the Continental.
The Continental. That's hilarious.
Wait,
I've put on some cocoa.
those were so awkward. Just all talking to the camera the
Just
whole
the
time.
camera. That is. That's so good.
Look up Christopher Walken, the Continental.
Yep.
Milkman.
All right, you ready
Okay.
for the next one?
Sure.
This is the knocker upper.
A Jersey maid. No, I'm kidding.
Isn't that the milkman?
What's the knocker
same-
upper?
isn't that the-
Knocker upper.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the
For
same
real?
guy?
For real.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this one. Don't tell me this
Okay.
one. It was people who needed to wake up at a certain time. A guy would walk along and he would knock on your windows or knock on your door to wake you up.
That's exactly it. Yep. Usually with a long stick if you were on the second floor, or pebbles, or clubs, or
The
whatever.
knocker upper.
Yep.
Stick?
Yep.
Yep.
That's
So
hilarious.
he'd knock and you get up.
Yep.
They
It
were
was like a wake up call.
they were replaced
Did
by
you
alarm
have to
clocks.
let him know that it worked, or did they just knock a couple times and leave?
Yeah, shut
whether you were up or not.
Where's the snooze
That's
on
what
this?
I say. It's a snooze, right?
Look at him.
Yeah.
Throw a shoe at him. It's Sunday.
Really, knocker up. That was actually a job. I mean, I see that people did it, but I can't believe that's a job.
Yeah.
Upper. Who woke up the knocker upper? Who
Right.
who was the knocker upper
Yeah.
that knocked up the knocker
The
upper?
milkman,
The milk.
clearly. That's when the milkman came through.
Yeah.
Was when the knocker upper was out.
And they chase them away from their wife, then go wake up everyone else.
Exactly.
That's how it
Yep.
worked. It was a racket.
Yeah.
All right. The next one was airplane listener. Before radar and further advances in military technology, soldiers would use acoustic mirrors and other listening devices to listen for enemy airplanes approaching.
Yeah.
They were replaced
It's
by
like the
radar.
guy in the sub using sonar, but
Yeah.
they're
Probably like a
above
big,
ground.
big dish or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put their ear to like a big,
Right.
big
Or
round.
some private's ears.
Right.
Radar from MASH. Remember, he'd always hear the helicopters before
Yep.
anybody else heard them.
Yep.
We got incoming.
Yep. Next one is rat catcher.
Okay.
In Europe, the rat population
Like that one, John?
was staggering,
That's a great job.
and they were dangerous. Rat catchers ran the risk of bites and infection, but in
Yep.
doing so, prevented some diseases from spreading to the public.
Sure, because they
So-
thinned out. They went to the source of the plagues.
Yeah.
Let's get the rats out of here. The Pied Piper.
Right.
The whatever that was. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
a fairy tale?
I
Whatever
think
that
so,
was.
yeah.
Just a story.
We play the flute
Yeah,
and the rats,
but anyway,
the
it
rats
was based
following
on
them
the
out of
true
town.
That's what they hired the guy to go get all the rats out of town. He was
Yeah.
probably a rat. What'd you call him?
Catcher.
Rat catcher.
Rat catcher.
Yeah. There's a picture here with a bunch of guys standing around with a pile of rats in front of them.
Nice.
Who's bad now?
Yeah. It says who did it. This is using a word I've never heard before. Non-musophobic men.
Sure.
What does that mean?
Means they didn't have any snot.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Musophobic.
I don't know what
Musophobic.
musophobic. Well,
Mucophobic.
musophobic. So it's a fear
Fear
of something.
of something, whatever musa is.
Okay.
Fear of mice?
Maybe they're not a fear of rodents.
Yeah,
right?
maybe so.
Or rodents or something. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That's just normal. We don't have to call that a phobia.
Right.
Yeah.
Who digs rats?
Yeah.
Right.
The FBI.
The next one's lamplighter.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those guys.
Using long poles they
Sure.
got from the knocker-uppers.
Sure.
They would light,
Did it say
douse,
that?
and refuel lamps. No.
Oh, I was going to say they doubled up. Here, use my pole.
But why did it go away?
Electricity.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right. Because Benjamin Franklin flew a kite with a key on it. Because of Tesla.
I think I might have peed myself.
He's the one who invented electricity.
Nikolai Tesla. That guy was a genius,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Okay. The next one's log driver.
Fun fact about Nikolai Tesla. His first job,
He was a log
he was a
driver.
knocker-upper.
You say log
I
driver?
think Wilt Chamberlain was also.
Wilt carried his own pole.
Pile driver?
Oh boy.
He also delivered milk.
Wow.
That's why they called him Wilt the Stilt.
That's right. He did.
Dude, they call him Wilt the Stilts. They call him Wilt the Stilt.
It's Wilt the Stilt. Because he stilt in your woman's house.
Walks around like a pogo
He
stick.
stilt your woman.
Gosh,
Sorry.
that's all right. Log driver was the next one.
Log driver.
Yeah.
Like a truck driver that drives logs? Or
Well,
the guy who
so
stands on the logs?
Probably the guys
in
on
the
the
water.
on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before cars and other transport methods were commonplace, log drivers would float and guide logs downriver to treatment plants.
That's like cowboys. They would drive cattle. These guys would drive trees.
There's actually a portion of the logs that would sink,
Yeah.
waterlog and sink, and there's a big industry that does what's called sunken timber.
Okay.
And they go down and they recover it. And the wood it's beautiful because it's all mineralized. Wow. From the water and stuff, and it's usually grays and blues and stuff. And
Oh, wow.
really expensive stuff. But if you look up sunken timber, yeah,
Interesting.
yep, it's a whole industry.
Never heard of that.
And it's the logs that just would pile up on the bottom of the river. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Next one.
Number next one.
number F.
Switchboard operators.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Operator,
Right.
One
me-
ringy dingy.
put me through to Scott.
Somebody paged the milkman.
Do you remember in the old days they said they used to have party lines?
Yeah.
So you would
I
pick
remember
up.
one. I was
You
on
would
one.
pick up and anybody else could pick up and listen to your conversation or just jump into your
Or you
conversation.
could, even if they couldn't hear, you could just hear a bunch of people talking.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You would just pick up when they'd already be talking. Hey, excuse, can you guys stop for a second? I gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah. Hold up.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Right. It wasn't that long ago, actually.
Wow. What the? This
It
one's
really
called.
wasn't.
What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
When I was a kid, they had parties. You'd pick it up and dial certain
Well,
numbers.
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever. No, I'm being serious. I mean, there was
Yeah.
like a.
It wasn't a 976.
It wasn't a full number. No. It wasn't a full number, but
yeah,
you would
go
call.
into it was like a social thing. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you could just listen to other people talk.
Really?
It was weird.
Those were out about the same time as all the psychics came out with those telephone numbers and stuff.
Right.
That was
Well,
kind
there
of
were
the rush
those. They were
thing.
trying to make money calling it a party line. Yeah, but I'm
Right.
talking about literally you could pick up the phone and you'd hear other people talking. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is called Resurrectionist.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Somebody who digs up graves?
Universities would need cadavers for
Oh,
educational
sure.
purposes, and getting them legally was a lot harder and more expensive. So these dudes stole bodies.
Well, they actually used to call them that, like just grave diggers. They got unionized and they changed it to resurrectionists. It was part of the union agreement.
Was it?
Yeah.
There you go. Resurrection is local 105.
They kind of overshot a little bit because nobody's really
Yeah.
coming back alive. They're not really resurrecting anybody.
Teamsters.
Yeah. This says who did it. Strong-stomached, non-superstitious, desperate men.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's the same qualifications to get a mail order, Brad.
Yeah.
I was going to say, right?
Chimney sweeps. When was the last time you saw a chimney sweep?
We have them.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
I have a magnet on the side of my refrigerator.
Mary Poppins.
RC sweep.
Mary
Yeah.
Poppins.
Yep, I got to get my chimney done. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, where I live, we use them a lot for heating, so they actually
Okay.
they actually need to be cleaned. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah. There's
Okay.
professional services up there.
All right. I'm looking for another good one here. What is this?
Another good one.
Yeah.
I
How about a Gandhi dancer?
So that's somebody who dresses up like Gandhi and then dances.
It's Gandhi.
That's what we said, Gandhi.
You know, that Manhattan and Gandhi. That guy.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Get out of here.
He used to not eat for long periods of time.
This was slang for railroad workers.
Whoa.
Wow, werewolf workers.
Railroad workers.
Okay.
Well, the railroads.
These
go
are the
through.
guys responsible for laying and maintaining the track.
Gandhi dancers?
Gandhi dancer. Yeah.
What the?
They just
Didn't
don't.
Elton John write a song about that?
I think so.
Gandhi
Yeah.
dancer.
Yeah.
Hold me close now, Gandhi dancer.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold your horses. Leech collectors.
Ooh, nice. For medical
They
purposes.
worked in the
Collecting
medical
leeches
field.
for medical use. Yeah. There's they went away because there's less demand for leeches.
Now they're just called lawyers.
Yeah.
It's probably maggot farmers, too.
How about the town crier?
Oh, yeah.
The guy that was really emotional.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
gave way to gender identifying people and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear ye.
Stand over there underneath the street
That's
light.
what I
Just starts bawling. What's that, Scott?
Stand over there underneath the street light.
Right.
The lamplighter.
Right.
Yeah. He's all upset because the guy didn't come light the lamp.
I didn't get knocked up this morning, so I'm late for work.
Nobody knocked me up. That changes things, doesn't it?
That does
A
change.
little bit.
Yep. Sorry, I'm
bit,
late.
right?
Sorry, I'm late. I wasn't knocked
Your
up.
girlfriend comes
Yeah.
over. What happened? Oh, I got knocked up. Wow.
Why aren't you in bed? I got knocked up.
That's so funny.
And the last one, nomenclator.
Wow.
Those things you put on the lawn?
The job basically is the nomenclator.
I'm going to get one later. I'm going to get my gnome later. Sorry.
You follow your master around in daily life and at parties where he or she is stinking drunk and can't remember anything, and remind him of the names of all the people they met and why they need to suck up to them.
Wow.
Wow. You're
Yeah.
like
Wow.
their
Your
drunk
master.
assistant.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Your nomenclator. Well, they talk about nomenclature, which is sort of the study of names and things like that. So, or it's language,
Right.
like it's like common nomenclature, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's interesting.
Yep.
Well, we have that like with model number. We have model number nomenclature, and it deciphers what the model number means. Yeah, they call it model number nomenclature. Interesting.
Yep. That's it.
Kind of like a VIN number.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, the nomenclature of you can look up the nomenclature of your VIN number, and it tells you everything about your car.
I thought a VIN number was the number of Fast and Furiouses they made.
Those are Vin Diesel numbers.
They're coming out with another one. I must confess
Oh
that
my
is a
gosh.
that is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Really?
I didn't like the second one. The first one was kind of lame. Basically, around 4 or 5, when Jason Statham, The Rock, and those guys got in, I got in.
Yeah.
I was in.
Did you like Hobbs and Shaw?
I did.
I watched that one. I did watch Hobbs and Shaw.
I like
it's
that.
so over the top. It's just like, all right.
It's just those movies that you want because it's like I don't have to think. It's
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
you
It's
know.
popcorn.
Yes, I know it's ridiculous.
It's an excuse to eat
that they did a 360 in a GTO off of a helicopter
Yeah.
and then steered it through space until
Yes.
it landed on a and still kept driving.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, but who cares? Why am I at the movies?
Right.
Why did I
Yeah,
spend
I didn't come here to see reality.
$25 to see this thing? You know,
Yeah.
There is a movie.
You mean, why are you in your chair?
why did I get diabetes from all the popcorn and the soda I drank through these movies if they're not going to be entertaining?
Right. Got to get some payoff.
It's got to be something worth it.
All right.
There's a movie in Indian cinema. It's called Bahubali. And if you ever go on YouTube and just look up Bahubali and just be prepared to be amazed.
Okay.
I mean, it takes over the top to a whole new level.
Wow.
Did you like casinos? Where you find Indian cinema?
Wow.
Terrible.
Terrible.
It's incredibly
Awful.
insensitive.
Just awful.
That's incredibly. Your job should be eliminated.
Podcast host.
Podcast host. I thought it was eliminated the fact that we don't have anybody listening.
What?
No.
See,
Don't.
man. All right,
I'm listening.
cool.
I think.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. What do we tell them to put in the chat or what is it called? A chat? I've been saying this for 2 or 3 years now. What do we call it?
Comments.
Comments. Put in the comment section. What?
Something.
A job you wish disappeared.
Yes.
There
We
you
don't
go.
need
Yes.
anymore.
This is mine.
A job,
You say mime?
a job
Mine.
that you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
that we have
And
no
mimes.
need for anymore.
Mimes for sure, yeah.
Mimes need to go.
Mine is politician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the politicians. We don't need the politicians
That
anymore.
works for me.
We need to go back to actual representatives and stop calling them politicians.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening,
Yeah.
everybody. Please, please, please stay sober over St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
Sort of irony that something's called Saint, and we all go get. I've never been drunk in my life. But I
St.
know-
Blasted's Day.
Right. It's like Patrick. That dude was really a washed up dude, man. No, but seriously, put something in the comments. I don't even care what you put in the comments. Just something that tells us you're listening.
Yeah.
You're like, shut
Hello.
up, John. I listen. Whatever you want to put. And Scott, take us out with your Irish accent.
No.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
No,
No.
no, I will
I
not.
said no.
He just did English, Spanish, Italian, and
Yeah, all in the same.
Iranian.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
9. Anyway, well, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend, and come back next Tuesday. Even though most of you are probably not listening on Tuesday, but that's when we drop the episodes.
It is.
Is that when it happens?
Yeah.
Come back.
We will see you next time.
We'll see you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
They're the new British emergency number. Instead of calling 999, you call that number and you get better looking people to help you with your emergencies.